Okay, so I just hit the record button. I'm excited that you guys are here. I decided to do this call early this morning after I started getting some questions from our teams. And so I thought, well, let's just do an end of the season rally tonight and talk about all the things that are happening, because there is a lot of things happening, but it's all good. It's all exciting. If you went to Impact, whether you went in person or you were virtual, you know there's a lot of things happening in the fall, but fall doesn't really officially start until September the 1st. And so they just announced that we're going to do an end of the season sale. And that truly is just to get some of the things out of the warehouse, to give you guys a lift in your commission checks for the end of the month, and to really get the new consultants that are just joining us with the $31 kit, or the other ones, the ones that are just joining. This is going to be a little exciting and a lift for them to earn their AMP Jumpstart. So this sale truly is a win-win for everybody. And there are some other things that we want to kind of just be aware of as we're just using our words in this sale. And so I wanted to kind of highlight those. And then this truly is one of my workshops where we're going to just get on the computer. I don't have a slideshow. It's going to be question and answers at the end, but I really want to show you where to find the information. I want to help you get your business moving a little bit so you can capitalize on the next, I guess, is it 7 or 8 days left in the month? But the first thing I want you to be aware of is that August is the last month for our customer special of spend $50. Choose anything at 50% off. So hopefully you guys have all heard that. If you went to Impact, if you came to the Gather in Nashville, you know that this is the last month. We've had the same customer special for quite a while. And they really want to make sure that our hostesses are getting the biggest discounts beyond the consultant, I should say. But we want to make sure our consultants, our insiders / hostesses are getting the biggest discounts. And there was really no perk necessarily with having the customer and the hostess discount the same. So what they've decided to do is change the customer special starting on September the 1st. So I want you guys to be very aware that that is going to be going away at the end of this month. Okay, so that may be a little bit of a push for somebody that wants a Cindy tote, or somebody that wants one of the bigger priced items, is to actually shop on your sale and then get her Cindy tote or her weekender at 50% off before the end of the month. And then in September, we're actually going to use that money and put it towards the hostess. So you guys know in September, when our hostesses have $1,000 party, they're actually going to get $300 for free instead of $200. So our hostess program is changing at the $1,000 level for a good thing. So hopefully you guys are going to get more hostesses that are going to shoot for that $1,000 level. But the reason I bring that up is the last week of this month, you guys are working this end of the season sale. And I just want to make sure you guys all know, because a couple of you guys, maybe not on this call, but a couple of you guys have asked me, and maybe it's because you're a newer consultant, but the answer is yes. Okay, so before I tell you the question, the answer is yes. Yes, you can be both the hostess and the consultant on a party. Okay, so you can double dip and earn commission and hostess rewards. And we straddle 2 months. So if you have a party that has orders on it for the month of August, those hostess rewards will expire in September. So you get to actually straddle 2 months. You can start your own shopping link, take advantage of this sale. If you're a new consultant, this is a great time to do your launch event when we're kicking it off with a sale. If you're a seasoned consultant, this is a good opportunity for you to do your own party so you can redeem hostess rewards on the fall products on September the 1st. Okay, so in the chat feature down there, I would love for y'all just to tell me if you have a shopping link set up yet. Okay, so if you have an end of the season shopping link set up, go ahead and tell me that. I want to know who has got those. Christina, I see you've got one. Yes. Sarah, yes. Monica, you do. Okay, good. So you guys know that if you're on here and you're a new consultant, you may have a party set up for your launch party, and that's okay. You can leave it as a launch party. If you just sponsored someone, make sure she knows it's okay. It doesn't necessarily matter what the title of the event is. We just want you to capitalize on this last week because there is a lot of things that are going away, not just the customer special, not just changing our hostess program. Those are all good things, but we have a lot of products going away. And so let's move over to the business collateral just for a second. Okay, and this may be a repeat for a lot of you guys, but let me show you kind of, hopefully you guys can all see my screen. This is our summer catalog. Okay, if you ever forget when our catalogs end, you can flip it over to the very, very back and it tells you at the bottom when those catalogs actually expire. Okay, but this one is going away on August the 31st. Now, on TOT, we're going to get on that in just a second. There is a business update that tells you things that we've already sold out of, things that are our low inventory. That is no different than any other retail company. If you go into Walmart, things are starting to sell out. It's starting to even be hard to find summer clothes right now. They're already getting the winter clothes out. So we are getting, into the fall kind of selling season. And so we are selling out of things, but this is going to be retiring on August 31st. Now, I tell you that because we're going to talk about this sheet right here, which is out on TOT, and it's called Last Call for Spring. This is actually our spring summer catalog. We did have 2 catalogs a month. We're getting ready to move to 3 catalogs a month. So you guys are going to have more opportunities to get in front of your customers. But there's a list out on TOT that shows you everything that is not moving forward. Now, I'm going to be very honest. This is overwhelming. Most of us do not have everything that's on this list, but it is overwhelming. So you'll see I've got some things highlighted. I go through and I highlight the things that I actually have. And those are the things that I go live in my customer groups and showcase. So I don't have everything that's ending and I don't have everything that's on the sale, but I identify what I do have. And those are the products that I really focus on because I can show them. Okay. So I'll show you where this is and kind of how to use that. And then on September the 1st, this catalog is actually starting. Can y'all see that? This is the fall catalog. Now, I told you our hostess program is changing. And because the products are changing, our kits are already changed over. But that means that we have a new hostess flyer. So I'm going to encourage you guys as you end your summer season, if you've got these hostess flyers in your hands, they're going to be changing on September the 1st because our $1,000 hostesses are going to get more. So we want to get this stuff out of our hands. There may be a time that you may just want to throw these away because our September hostesses are going to get more than what's on the sheet, and the hostess exclusives actually change as well. Okay, so that will be changing. And just like every other season, we have our recruiting, our sponsorship forms, and these are going to be changing as well because we have put more money into the AMP Jumpstart. I don't know if y'all can see that. If you're a new consultant, or if you're a sponsor, you've just looked at this probably. But we've added a $700 level for new consultants. So when a new consultant joins, they get reward right away at the 300, 500, 700, and 1,000. And then also 2,000 and 3,000. So they really are rewarding them all the way to that big $1,000 milestone in their business. Okay, so be aware that your hostess flyers definitely are going to be changing. Your recruit flyers are going to be changing because our AMP Jumpstart program has changed. Okay, and all of your catalogs are going to be switching over to the fall. Now, am I sitting here telling you to throw away your summer catalogs? No. If you're a seasoned consultant, you know I would never tell you to throw away your catalogs. You've invested money in them. You can take a sticker, put a sticker on the front of it. It has a QR code, and you could say scan this QR code for the new updated season. You can link it to the fall catalog. You can say call me or email me or text me, whatever you want to do, just to ask for the fall catalog. Do not throw your old catalogs away. Those are perfect for leaving in waiting rooms. I have given those out to people and I'll say, hey, if you'll send me a text message, I will send you a link with the new updated catalog. Okay, so it's okay to give out previous seasons as long as there's a call to action. So if you're going to give an old catalog away, Raylan, you're making me so nervous with that knife. Like you're it's cracking me up. You've got this big knife that keeps coming into the screen and I'm like, oh. I don't know what you're cutting, but a salad, maybe? Oh my gosh, sorry, that distracted me. I'm like, what are you cooking?
I'm making fajitas, so I have to cut the meat small, and then my kids keep running in. Sorry.
No, I love it. You're right below me on my screen, so I can. It's like so funny. It's cracking me up. You keep multitasking, girl. I love it. All right, so you guys know that we've got a lot of changes happening, and so I want to make sure that you guys do know that. Don't throw away your old stuff. Just make sure there's a call to action. So give out your old catalog and say, text me, call me, scan this QR code, something. You can leave those in waiting receptions. A lot of times, like when you get your oil changed or some of those uncommon places that you may not think of. If you're doing vendor events, it's okay to pass those out to other vendors. It's okay to leave those in waiting areas there at those events. Okay, so do not throw away your own catalogs. Make them get some mileage out of them before you do that. All right, so now for just a second, let's talk about these two flyers right here. There's two of them. There's a last call for spring and there's an end of the season. Okay, now I'm going to kind of do my best to tell you the difference between these two because we do have two. And then I'm actually going to show you some of my products. Okay, so first, let's look at the last call for spring. This is broken out into two sections. There's two sections in here. One section is these things are going away. They're going in the vault. You're not going to see them after August 31st. You probably won't see them again until we have another outlet sale. We usually do two big outlet sales a year. So if there's things on here that you want personally, you need to get them. Or if there's some things on here that you're like, oh my gosh, that customer loved everything camo and the camo cinch sack is going away. I need to make sure that she knows that she needs to grab one. Okay, so you may identify customers that want these prints and reach out to them. There are some things that are not going forward into the fall catalog, but they're going to your online extra section on your website. So hopefully you guys all have your website up and going. It's active. You've got it in pristine condition. You've got a picture. You've got your about me. You've got at least one party out there. These things people are going to be able to shop from into the fall season if they're in the online extras. Okay, so be aware. Some things are going away. Some things are moving online. Okay. The second one is your end of the season sale. Now, some of these things that are going away are actually going to be on sale. Some of the things are on sale and they are still going to be going forward, but they're on sale. Okay, so it's kind of like you got two things going on. Some are retiring, you're never going to see again, but they're on sale. Some aren't on sale. So let me just do a little bit of a maybe showing you some products and maybe this will make sense. Okay, so I pulled out a couple of things. And for example, how many of you guys have the black All About the Benjamins wallet? The black All About the Benjamin wallet is not going forward. It's a $58 wallet. Make sure I'm telling you all the right prices. It's a $58 wallet and it is not going forward into the fall, but it's also on the sale list. So starting tomorrow, your customers are going to be able to buy this All About the Benjamins for only $29, which is a really good price point. Okay, so this Black Benjamin, if I was talking about it tomorrow, I would talk about how great it goes with our Hocus Pocus snacker. Okay, so you want to, when you're talking about it, don't just say this is going away, you got to get it. Say, you know, when you get this, add a snacker, add a Hocus Pocus to it. You may even share with her the new essential storage tote. Look how good that black wallet goes with that orange. Can y'all see that? Kelly, can you see that? Okay. Okay. So y'all can see that, you know, that black wallet will actually partner with some of the things that we have in our current collection. So maybe she's already got the wallet and she'll see this and realize that she needs the orange and the black. Okay. So still remember your core plus two. What two products or what three products, your core product, and what two products will go with it. So don't just focus on one item, talk about a collection, because we want her to get to that $50 spend so she can choose something at 50% off retail. Okay, so they can spend $50 on the sale. their 50% off item is going to be 50% off the retail, not the sale. Does that make sense? So that wallet's not going forward, but it's on sale. Okay. Now I'll show you this one. I actually put a little post-it note on some of these things. This little wallet is on the sale list, and it's on the online extras right now. Okay, so it doesn't say it's going away. It's not on the going away list because it's already in your online extras. But these little guys right here are going to be marked down to $8.80. Like, I love this thing. I have, I use it. Y'all probably saw me in Nashville with it. If you came to our training, I've got all of my like supplies down in there. I put this down in my Cindy tote with all the stuff. So if you've got this product, talk about it. But I'm also going to tell you guys to look at that list, because there's a lot of things on there that you guys may want to personally purchase for hostess gifts. If you're doing giveaways, if you're doing games, you know, and I love you guys do gift certificates, but remember, you get PV and commission on the things that you personally buy, and you can put it on that party link and double dip into the hostess program. Okay, so these are only $8. There's a keychain, which I think is going to go quickly for $2.50. Let's see, let me, oh, here's another example. This, y'all know, this is from our current collection. This is a fold, one of our fold lunches. It's going to be on the sale tomorrow for $12. So it's a really great price point, but it's not going away. It's moving to your online extras. Okay, so the Benjamin is going away completely. This one's moving to your online extras, and it's on sale. Okay, so this won't be the last opportunity for them to get it, because it's going to be on the online extras, but this is on sale. Okay, so I just want you to be careful with your wording tomorrow, that you don't say your last chance to get this. Okay, because if you say last chance and then September comes along and then they see it on the online extras, they're like, I thought she said that was gone. So just kind of, you know, be aware of what's on the last chance and what's moving to online extras, what's on sale but sticking around. Okay, does that make sense? I just don't want y'all to say this is your last chance to get it. It's your chance to get it for 12 bucks. Okay. Okay. So that's a couple of examples. I'll give you one more, because I do believe that when you guys talk about products and how they can match some of the things that you already have, I pulled out a lot of things, but I think you guys get the idea. This is one that I shared on my personal social media today. Y'all, the window shopper, y'all know this is my favorite. I have it in every print. This is the white basket weave. Okay, the white basket weave. So if you look at the last call, I'm just going to make sure I'm telling you guys right, because I love this bag. Let me just make sure I'm telling you right. Yeah, so the window shopper is it's on the last chance, going away completely, but it's also on sale. So same thing with the Benjamins. Last chance to get it, it's on sale. Okay, it's normally 82, you can get it for 41. But what I plan on doing is showing, which I did this today, look how cute this is. So I'll go live on my customer groups and talk about how it matches well with our new fall collection. Okay, so y'all can go and see that. I think I posted on Instagram. You can go look and see how I partnered these two together. But then don't forget all of our accessories, because I want to talk about 4+2. So here's a new zipper pouch. You know, so I'm going to talk about their sale items, but maybe they want to get something in the fall catalog as their 50% off. Okay, so I think y'all understand that. Does that all make sense? You guys tell me if you have questions. I'm not really watching the chat, so yes. Okay, so just be very aware of your words tomorrow. So let's take a minute and let's do some time on TOT. I see your question, Megan. Yes, all this stuff is out on TOT that I'm showing you. So one thing you guys will realize about me is I don't duplicate the wheel. If it's out on TOT, I'm using it. Okay, and I hope that you guys do that too. It should be simple, easy, and fun. So let me see if I can share my screen. And hopefully you guys can see this. Let's see, Amanda Shelton, can you see my screen? Okay. So this is TOT, thirtyonetoday.com, and you're logged in. There's a couple of ways that you guys can see what's happening in the company. The first place I would tell you to always look is look at the scrolling at the top, right in the middle of TOT. That shows you what's current. You may have seen something else just pop up there, so don't get distracted, but this limited time only, let me go back to it. It's right here. So you can click on it there. And when you click on that, you can see there's our sale. That's where they announced it. Okay. And there's your end of the season list right there. There's your end of the season. These are the things that are on sale. This is where you're going to see all the things that are marked down. Some are moving forward, some are not. And then right above that, they actually put last call for spring. So both of these lists that I just shared with you are put together right under the same place on TOT. Now, there's a lot of information out here, but they kind of give you some selling ideas and give you some graphics. So all these graphics you're seeing your director share, she's probably getting them right here on TOT. And those are there for you guys to use. Be careful that you're not using some of them have both US and Canadian prices. If there's a little leaf on it, that's the Canadian pricing and could be just a Canadian graphic. So just be aware of that. Okay. Which I probably should make sure I didn't share Canadian ones, but you've got all the places that you can actually download it and save it right to your computer or to your device, whatever you use. They've got pictures for you. And then there's some frequently asked questions. So if you want to know what time does it start tomorrow, you can click on this. When is it? It starts at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this will automatically be updated to your website. So when your customers go to your website, they're going to be able to see this sale. That's part of your website subscription, is they make sure that it's up to date with what's available. We will sell out of things. Last sale we sold out of something in like 5 minutes, so I think that if you will look at the list and think about what you personally want, first thing I would do in the morning is put my own order in to get the things that I want, and then really start working with your customers. Now, I would encourage you guys not to take pre-orders. We used to do that all the time, but we saw that last time and something sold out and people were not able to fulfill that promise to their customers. So you want to set up your party link where it's direct ship and you just direct them to that link. Okay, so there is questions down there that you can look at. And again, I'll just show you where else you can find it. If you click on home, it's at the very, very top here. And then it's right here under our marketing. So you can click on that end of the sale there, and you'll see it there. You can also go on the left and type in go to the marketing tab, or you can just go up to the search field and you can type in end of season. So it should pull up the end of season stuff. You see it right there. Okay, so if you're ever in doubt, search for it. Come to TOT first, and then if you just can't find it on TOT, ask your sponsor. She'll be able to help you. Okay, so now that we've kind of talked about the general of what's happening tomorrow, you've got the last chance to get the 50% off customer special. You have the last chance for some of these products. Being careful about your wording, because not everything, just because it's on sale, means that it's going away. Just being aware of what on list. But I don't want you to get overwhelmed with that. Just have fun with your business. You'll see, I'll share some graphics if you're on my team. Our leaders are working together to put some graphics together and post that you guys can copy and paste. So make sure that you're engaged with your director's page. If you're not telling her thank you, if you're not telling her, yes, that was good, I got a sale from that, do that, because that will encourage her to give you more graphics and give you more sample posts. Okay, so I'm going to encourage you guys to give your leader some words of affirmation if you find that they're being supportive and helpful. Okay, so let's click on the virtual office over here on the left-hand side. We're going to click on the virtual office. And so where do we start? So hopefully you guys have all got a party set up. It sounds like most of you guys do, but if you don't, you can click on parties at the very top. Okay, so you can click on parties at the top, and you can create new party. Now, I'm not going to walk through that. If you don't know how to set up a party, it's in the new consultant training. It's also something you can talk to your sponsor with. But I want to give you a tip on something that I have personally done Last time that we had an outlet sale, I actually had two. I had an $1,800 party, and I think it like maybe $1,100 or $1,200 party. So one thing I would encourage you to do is set up a backup link. Okay, so I've got my end of the sale season here, and you guys can see the total on that. That's with tax and shipping. I'm going to get into that in a minute. But go ahead and set up a separate link, a second link. As soon as that party hits $1,000, you want to shut that party down from at least promoting it and have a second link, because when your party hits $1,000, you've earned a lot of rewards. So if you're going to close it in August, if you close your party in August, you're going to earn a free hostess exclusive at that $1,000 level. If you're taking it forward into September, you may not want to do that. So you got to know when your rewards are expiring. But this particular party, once you go into my orders, I'll show you, it's at $834. Okay, so I've got a party set up here, and this is where my party is at. You can see when the rewards expire. So if you wonder if you can leave a party open, it depends on this column right here. It says rewards expiration date. I can leave this party open to September the 30th and not lose any credit for these orders. Okay. So it used to be for August, once you hit $1,000 party, that's where you got the hostess exclusive for free. Well, you guys know that's changing in September. So why leave it open after 1,000? Every $100 that you get an extra $20 in hostess credit. So if it's $1,100 party, you're going to get $320. This is for September. So you just got to decide where you want to shut that party off at. Okay, so I always tell you that when we have big sales like this, it's okay to stop talking about this party and start talking about the second one, so you can have multiple $1,000 parties, because you don't get any more half off items once you get past 1,000. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. But I like to shut my parties down when they hit 1,000. So you don't have to turn it off. Let me be very clear on that. So this is your party setup. Make sure that it shows on your website, okay? And that this one I'll show you here. I've got it set to Insider. You want to make sure that it says direct ship only. Direct ship only means that it'll go directly to the customer. If you leave it to Insider, those orders are not secured until the hostess closes her party. So everybody that's got an outlet sale set up, you need to make sure that it is set to direct ship only. Okay, so it goes directly to the customer. Now they're going to pay the same shipping regardless if it goes to them or to the hostess. So it's safer and quicker if you have it set up to direct ship only. Okay, they'll get it quicker. It secures their order. Okay, so all you have to do is make sure it should be defaulted now to that. And then once that party hits a certain level, you can just uncheck this box right here so it doesn't show up on your website. You don't have to close it. You can just uncheck it. Now, people, if they have the link, that still allows them to shop from it. Okay. So you've got your party set up. You're collecting your orders. Where do you get your shopping link? It's right here, this party link. This is what you're going to be sharing. So tomorrow, instead of sharing your website, you're actually going to be sharing this party link. So they will shop on this particular party. If you're the hostess of that party, this is the link you share, not your website. Okay. If you're trying to put those orders on a party, which I strongly suggest you do. Okay. Make sure that you guys are sharing this, not your website. All right. So that's the biggest thing I wanted to show you. Direct ship, making sure that you, if you think you're already at $1,000, you can set up a separate link. A lot of times I'll have one ready just so when I can flip it over. Now, I wanted to go into contacts right here. So if you go into contacts on your back off in your virtual office, you actually can click this little email button. Do you guys see that little email envelope? You guys can click that, and when you click that, it's going to bring up kind of like an email. So that it's exactly what it looks like. It's an email. You can send out an email to your customers before Thirtyone does it. So what happens tomorrow is they're going to send an email out on your behalf. That's part of your subscription to the website and the newsletter. However, remember, they're sending the email out to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people tomorrow, and it will come in waves. So if you take the moment to actually email your customers, you probably only have a smaller amount like I do. They're going to get it quicker. Okay, so I always recommend the morning of a sale, that we send emails out ourselves. Because if you're waiting for the home office to do it, they may not get it to that afternoon. Okay, so I hope that you guys have done this before, but if you haven't, this is all you do. You say end of season sale, or you could just say end of season instead of even putting the word sale in there. Just say end of season. I always click that to send it to myself. And you could just do something very general. You could copy and paste that shopping link in here, whatever message. It could be short and simple. You can upload a banner if you wanted, and then send that email. I will get a lot of orders in the morning because I've taken the time to actually send out an email before they've gotten it from the home office. So this is a big sale tomorrow. I would encourage you guys to send an email out in the morning. Wait until you actually see the sale on your websites, because we know there's been hiccups where maybe it doesn't go live until 7:15 or 8:15 or whatever. So wait till you see the sale, and then just all you have to do is hop right in here and say, hey, just wanted to and it does, it's going to everybody. So hey, just wanted to let you know my end of the season party is up. Hop on and fill your cart. Here's the link. And so you're going to copy and paste that link in here. It could be that simple. Okay. You can also, if you want to take time, you can put something in there. Here's the thing. Here's the link. You can actually link your customer VIP page in there, and and say, I'll be posting some fun graphics and games throughout the next week in the VIP group. Here's the link to that. Don't overthink it. Just get an email out to them with the link. They will click on it and they will take a look. Okay. Now, if you want to get a little bit more strategic, you can click on reports at the very, very top, and you can come over to the email activity. So remember I told you that emails were going out on your behalf? Well, this is the email activity report. All you do is click on reports and you come over to email activity. When you click on email activity, you'll see all of the emails that have went out. Now, that does not mean that these emails went to every single person in your virtual office. A lot of times they do some I don't know if that's the right word, segregated emails. So they may send something to, a group that purchased, or they may send a group to just hostesses. So these don't always go to every customer in your back office. They do some special emails sometimes. But I can see when I click on the August 19th that I had 41 people click on it. And I've got some bad emails in there, but when I look at this and I say, oh, these 4 people shopped Halloween. So these may be the 4 people that I message tomorrow and say, hey, Marcia, I just wanted to make sure that you saw my end of the season sale. This is a great way for you to get some of the Halloween at 50% off. Okay, so you can actually do some personal messaging tomorrow. Once you've done the broadcast email that's went out to everybody, then you can come into your email activity report and see who has clicked on what. So when I look at this, I see that there was 3 people that clicked on the Join Now button, and Marcia was one of them. So maybe tomorrow I would message her and say, hey, Marcia, I don't know if you've ever thought about being a consultant before, but we're just launching our end of the season sale. And this would be a great time to jump in and get your business started so you can share the sale with your family and friends. So do your broadcast messaging, which means you're going to post something on your VIP customer groups or whatever social media platforms that you use. Send an email from your back office once you've seen the sale go live. And then if you've got some extra time and you're working on doing the 15 connected contacts each week, this is where I would encourage you to spend some time, because this is a little bit more strategic to people that are actually clicking on things on your website when they get it. They're actually interested in clicking things. Okay. So that is that's kind of your back office, and that would be the plan for tomorrow. If that's my plan, so I'm sharing you what my plan is. But I also know that you guys have customer groups as well, and so I wanted to come over. Let me just get off of this. This is my customer group. It'll open, yeah. So you can see I've already changed a banner in my customer group at the top. And then I've actually done an engagement post. I would strongly encourage you tonight, if you've not posted anything, or even if you have, to do some sort of engagement post. So we know Facebook, this is on Facebook, but you could do Instagram as well. We know Facebook hides our posts. They don't always see it. But when you do some sort of engagement, a guessing game, do you like Coke or Pepsi? Do you like Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks? How many pieces of candy are in this? You seem to get more interaction, which then bumps your group up for the rest of the people. So I would encourage you guys to do some sort of engagement post tonight where you're asking them a question and everybody can answer it. That will get your group going a little bit tonight. And then I've already shared the whole list on my customer group. And I can share this. We whited out the Canadian process. But I can share these graphics with you guys. And I went ahead and shared my party link. So I said, here's my sale list, scope out what you want. Sale goes live. Here's the link to shop on tomorrow. They can still click on that link right now. It just won't show them the sale items. Okay, they have to look at the list. So you could have just announced it. You could share the list. You could show some graphics. Like here's the, just trying to get my group going. I announced it here. I said, who likes surprises, into the sale. So I think that if you haven't posted anything in your groups yet, I would encourage you to do that as well. Okay, now I posted something over on my Instagram, just in my story tonight, which we know Instagram stories last for 24 hours. So it's okay to start posting stuff out there, because the sale is 8 days long. So 6 days, 7 days long. Last thing I was going to show you is there is a really great group called Real Life Pictures and Personalization. This is a Facebook group open to all consultants. If you haven't joined this group yet, I can post it in the lineage page. But let's say that we wanted tomorrow to talk about let's say we wanted to talk about that half moon pouch. Is it half moon pouch? Is that what it's called? I think this is right. Let me look it up. You can come over here and you can actually search for a particular product. So let's say I have this half moon pouch. I want to talk about it tomorrow because it's $8 tomorrow. I can go over here and grab some pictures of some real life examples of that. Remember, when you talk about personalization, a lot of times they do add it, which increases your paycheck and your customer spend and your hostess rewards and all the stuff. So you can come over here and do some searching for that. Okay. I would always try to share real life pictures if you can. Okay, so let me stop sharing that just for a minute. So that was a lot that I just shared with you guys. And what I want to encourage you guys is just to have fun with the sale tomorrow. Like, seriously, we've got so much happening at 31. And honestly, if you just share a shopping link, if you just talk about the sale, all the other stuff is going to come. So don't get bogged down in this list or that list or what catalogs are here, what's going here. Just set up a shopping link and share it and say, listen, we're having an end of the season sale. There's some things that are retiring this month that you may want to get your hands on before they're gone. That's all you have to say. You don't have to say, we've got 10 products this. You don't have to go in the details. Share the link. If they're interested, they will click on it and they will find their way around your website. Okay. So I hope that kind of makes a little bit more sense. I think that if you guys will start out by doing a broadcast message, that means you're just, blasting it out, telling everybody about the sale. And then once you've done that, you start honing in a little bit more. using your email activity report, your current parties that you've got going on. You start honing in a little bit more on your gift buyers club. You start honing in a little bit more on your, order history, those people that shopped from the last outlet sale. They love sales. Okay, so do your broadcasting and then figure out what playground you want to play in. Do you want to play in that email activity report? Do you want to play in this? We've got 7 days. I keep saying that. I don't know. Let's see, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31. Yeah, so it's really 7 days. You've got 7 days to play. Okay, so have fun with it. Everything that you sell, you're going to make money on. Okay, so the next payday is September the 10th. Anything that you sell from August the 16th through the end of the month, you're going to get a payday for on September the 10th. What do you want your paycheck to look like? Some of you guys set goals for these sales. We've got 7 days. We've got one girl on our team. She wants to sell $100 every month. Or I'm sorry, $100 every day of the sale. So she wants to sell $700 over the next 7 days. That's a pretty good paycheck. We'll pay for some groceries. So you may set a goal for for how many contacts you want to make. Maybe you set a goal that I want to share this with 10 people every day. You want to increase those number of contacts because we do have something to get you in front of them with. Now, with all that being said, you guys see that large or that medium utility tote up there behind me? Right there. See that medium utility tote? That's part of the $31 kit. So don't discount that we still have a $31 kit opportunity. I want you guys to talk about it like it's not going away. I want you to talk about it like it's the opportunity for them to join your team this month. We're getting ready to move into the busiest shopping season of the year. Women are looking to save money. How are you going to help them do that? Whether they're a consultant, whether they're a hostess, or whether there's a customer, there is a reason for women to do business with your small business. Okay. If they're a consultant, they're going to get a discount. They're going to make commission. They're going to have an opportunity to earn that September the 10th paycheck. If they're a hostess, gosh, we're giving them another $100 to reach $1,000 in September. So as you're talking about Thirtyone, make sure that you're talking about the consultant opportunity just as much as you're talking about the products on sale. If you've got somebody that's clicked on join your team, invite them to join now with one of our kits so they can take advantage and launch their business with a big, huge sale. Okay. When they get their kit, it's going to have the fall catalogs in it, but their website is active immediately. And the sale is all online. So get them started, help them launch their business and earn those AMP jump starts with this sale. Okay, so I hope that you guys have a plan. I'm going to walk through it just one more time, and then I haven't even looked at the chat. Then we can walk through the questions that you guys have. Okay, Raylan, you just keep cooking them fajitas. I'm getting hungry just watching you. All right, so here's the plan. The sale's happening tomorrow. You're going to do some sort of engagement post tonight on your social media. Okay, do something, do an engagement post. If you need some ideas, I've got some good graphics I can share with you. Okay, ask them if they like Coke or Pepsi. Ask them if they like pumpkin spice lattes or caramel macchiatos. I don't care what you ask them, just ask them something so they can comment back. Don't make it hard. Like, it's late at night, their minds are already shut down, so make it easy. So you're going to post that out there. You're going to go ahead and post the list. Go ahead and post what's on sale and start scoping out what you want. The sale goes live at 7 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Eastern. And go ahead and tell them to start thinking about what they want, because we will sell out of stuff. And then after you've done those 2 things tonight, that's all you got to do tonight is those 2 things. In the morning, when you wake up, before you go to bed, or before you go off to work, before you've even had your coffee, send out a broadcast email to everybody in your virtual office. As soon as you see that sale go live, don't do it before. You never know, there's going to be a hiccup. Okay, wait till you physically see the sale. Send out an email from your back office. Make it short, simple, and sweet. Give them the shopping link. Okay, so once you've done that, then wherever your day takes you, know that you have told everybody about the sale. If you've got time, then you dig in and do a little bit more of the detail. If you're on your lunch hour, if you're after work, or on your planning day, if you're a teacher, send out a couple of messages to those people that have been great customers. Send it out to those people that have current parties going on right now. Send it out to a little bit more detail. Do your broadcasting tonight, do your broadcasting in the morning, then get a little bit more detail. But all 7 days, you should be talking about all 3 things: the recruiting, the booking, and the purchasing. Okay, because that kit is still available for $31. You still need to book some September parties. Why not book a September party and say, hey, let's do a soft opening of your party and share the sale? Okay, it could be a good jump start to your fall hostesses parties. Okay, then they can redeem them with hostess rewards with fall products. Okay, you've got lots of graphics out on TOT already, but hopefully you're getting some from your director and her team page. So make sure you're engaged there. If you don't see any, ask her for some. She's got them. She's in the director pages. She's got them. Okay. All right. I talked really, really fast, and I told you guys a lot. So I'm going to open it up to questions. Y'all can unmute, and I'm going to look at the chat button real quick. Or if you guys have got some tips too, can share. Amanda Shelton said she got her link name changed. So I'm betting you changed that to end of the season sale, maybe. Elaine's already went live a couple of times. Heather says she takes her old catalogs I make my old catalogs into bags. Okay, we might have to have a craft project lesson one day. Sarah's given some ideas with other direct sales company. Okay, Claudia asked, where do we find the prices? So I think you're thinking about the ones that are on sale. So that is actually on this sheet. So if you go to this end of the sale season, let me just pull it up so y'all can see it, because that's the great price. Great question to know what the prices are. So if you want to know what the prices are, all you have to do is come to TOT. Let's click on this end of the season button right here. Coming up, it's coming up. Here's your end of the sale list. Now there's 4 columns. They kind of did it kind of crazy this time. But like, here's your all about the Benjamins in the black that I was talking about. I love this wallet. I hate that it's going away. Here's the all about the Benjamins in the black. It retails in US. So this is the US column for $58, and it's going to be on sale for $29. Okay. Now if they spend $50, the 50% comes off the retail, but this $29 would go towards their $50 spend. Okay, so here's the prices here. And then tomorrow, if you're having any doubts, if y'all didn't notice this in my parties, let me go back to my party here. See this end of the season party I have? Did y'all notice my name was up there as a blank customer? So we just did a bundle bash on my team. And so if I ever have a question like, oh my gosh, how much is that half moon pouch? You know, so I could pull it up and I could see the price of it right here. It's $22. Okay, but tomorrow it's going to change to $8.80. So you can always just go to your own website. You shouldn't be asking how much something is when you can go in and create an order and just kind of have a dummy order sitting out there. But the list is on TOT, so you can go ahead and start looking at it.
I do that all the time.
Amanda, you do it all the time? You can't just unmute and then mute back again. Like, you can't just do that. What'd you say?
Yes, I always have like a dummy order ready so I can go in and do a personalization and save it and send it to somebody or look something up. And that way it's always ready. I just close it before I close the party.
Good. A lot of times I actually just delete it, but I usually have a party set up and the hostess's name is Dummy and her last name is Party. I actually have a customer called Dummy Party. So I'm always questioned in my math sometimes. So Tina, we whiten out the Canadian prices. I will actually share that over in the lineage page. If y'all just give me a minute when this is over, I'll share the things. Tina, you probably have already gotten it done, but I can share that where we white those columns out. Tina, $100 a day sounds great. Yes, that comes from one of our senior consultants. Yes, Danielle is saying if you guys have open parties, make sure you're sharing the parties, okay? Okay, does anybody have any questions, like live questions? Somebody's on an iPad. and I don't know who it is, but you said something doesn't show up. So I don't know what I'm just now getting to the chat. So the real life, I'll share that link for you guys. So let me touch on one more question. Let me stop this and I'll go share it. Let me make a note. I'm going to share the list with the columns whited out. And I'll share that Facebook group for the real life. I think probably most of you are in it, but it's a great one. And I encourage you to post your own pictures in there. The only thing is when you post it, like they'll approve every post, but you got to tell them what the font is, what the color thread is. And that's on your plastic bags when you get something in. It's right there on your plastic bags if you don't remember. Okay, so I'll share the list in the Facebook and I'll share some engagement ideas, which I think we actually have a whole folder out there already for that. But okay, address one question that I got asked today. So someone asked me today about a mystery party. So I will tell you guys, I do a lot of mystery parties. So I'll set up a link and I'll call it mystery party. And everybody that orders on that link, their name goes into a drawing for those rewards. Now I've done it a couple of different ways. One, it's winner takes all, because you know that when you put a party in, all of the rewards can only ship to one person. So if you've got a hostess, let's say you do a mystery party and you draw names, and I see Amanda. So we pull Amanda's name out of the tote and she wins all the rewards. I just change it to Amanda's name and I put the address in and it ships to Kansas. It's going to her. Okay. So otherwise you could do a drawing. You could put everybody that ordered into the tote for somebody gets, you know, the half off items. You could give all 5 of them away. You could divvy up the $3 into $50, you know, things. The problem is you're chasing all those people and then it all has to ship to you and then you have to divvy it out. So I've done it both ways. If it all comes to me, I charge them an $8 box fee. So I'll say, you're getting this for free, but it has to come to me and I have to ship it to you. So I charge everybody just a flat $8. Some is a little less than 8, some is more, but it always equals out. And then I get the sales and the commission for it. So you can do a mystery party, but here's my little but for y'all. Our new catalog starts on September the 1st. So wouldn't you rather save those rewards for yourself and get that new luggage or get that new backpack? I would be working this party as if my hostess dollars depended on it. So if you need someone to coach you, you tell your sponsor, I need you to hostess coach me. You're the hostess. You're the consultant. So you got to be like, Jessica, you got to send out your invitations. Okay, I sent them out. Now what? Now you got to post on this. So have a conversation with yourself. I don't care if it's out loud or in your head, but you've got to hostess coach yourself to success when you're the hostess. But I will tell you guys, if you can get a $1,000 party in the next 7 days, you're going to have $300 to spend on September the 1st to buy some stuff out of that new catalog. It should not be costing you to be a consultant. When consultants say, I'm spending more money than I'm making, then you're doing something wrong. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, when consultants come to me and say, I've got to quit, I'm spending too much money. Well, we need to have a business call because you should not be spending more money. You've got a sale in front of you right now. And if you work it as a business, you should earn commission and you should be earning these hostess rewards. And this is how you build your kit. This is how you build your stuff. You go to Impact, you get the amenities. You earn the incentives when they do it. You earn hostess dollars. If you're on here and you're a new consultant, you're triple dipping. You're earning commission, you're earning hostess rewards, and you're earning your AMP Jumpstart program. Okay, so if you're a new consultant, you're triple dipping. Do your launch party right now and do it with an intention of it being successful. Okay, so sorry, I'm getting off on my finger wagging a little bit, but this is fun. This is fun to have 7 days to promote a party for yourself, to earn some rewards. And I will tell you guys, this is what consultants do, how they get products in their hands. September 1st, when they're ready to place an order, it's not because they're ordering $1,000 worth of stuff. It's because they've collected enough orders to get freebies. Okay. All right. So what are y'all thinking? Yes, Sarah is encouraging you guys when you go live to be enthusiastic. She sold an around town tote to a customer because she saw how excited Sarah was. Good, 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 good. Sarah, you're always good at being excited. Good. Okay. Y'all are awful quiet. Okay.
Sorry, I have a screaming preschooler and putting groceries away while I'm listening. So,
Hi, Cassie.
hi. Oh, my child is yelling at me. I'm not listening to his words. Hold on, please.
It's as soon as you unmute.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Cassie. Okay. Okay, here's what I want. I want you guys to all put over in the chat on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the most excited, 1 being the least. Tell me where you're at on the scale of 1 to 5 for the sale. 10. Okay, 1 to 10, Sarah. Sarah said 10's the most excited. 1 to 10, how excited are you? And if you're not a 10, you can't go back, Sarah. You can't go backwards now. Danielle Johnson, she said that clever one. She's 31. Jess is 300. You're right, Tina. Danielle does not follow directions. She's an out of the box thinker, though. I didn't expect less. Okay. All right. So you guys are excited about this sale. You have a plan for tonight that will only take you 5 minutes. As soon as I get off this call, I'm going to give you the list. I'm going to give you an engagement post, give you several to choose from. And then I'll share the link for that real life picture. Okay. So I feel like you guys are prepared. Some of this you may not have heard before. Some of it you have, but you've got a plan. That's the most important thing. Quick couple of things to do tonight. Send that email in the morning after you see it's gone live, and then really just start posting some things. But I really want to encourage you guys to love on your directors, because they are putting together some bundles, or they're putting together some graphics and bundles, and we're sharing them, and we'll start posting those in our team page. So love on your directors. They need your engagement this week to know what they're doing is making an impact on you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, give me about 5 minutes and I'll post that, and you guys can blow up your Facebook groups tonight with your customers. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thanks, Jennifer.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Elaine.
Great. I love it.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Your level of excitement was a 300, wasn't it?